This is Patrick Woolley here from Era Sports, and we are previewing the 1A sectional located at Borden this year. We've got the Christian Academy against West Washington. Of course, West Wash has got them a few weeks ago, and then we've got Lanesville and South Central on the other side. South Central's coming in with a good record. Rock Creek, Borden got the bye, so it looks like the Christian Academy West Wash winner takes on Rock Creek, and Borden will take on the winner of Lanesville, South Central. Of course, we got some good players as well in this sectional. We've got Terrence Nord for Rock Creek. We've got Joshua Renfro from the Christian Academy. We've got Cole Thomas on South Central, and, of course, Kasem Nash at Borden, and his dad is the coach. So we got 3 to 4 legit teams that could come out of this sectional. What are you guys thinking, and what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I guess we'll just start out with from the top. Christian Academy versus West Wash, first round.
Mm-hmm.
I actually missed that first game. I know West Wash beat him in overtime, but not really sure what went wrong that game, to be honest. I watched Christian Academy all season. I mean, one of the best seasons that they've had in a long time.
Possibly one of the biggest upsets in this area of Indiana, West Wash beating Christian Academy. I was thoroughly surprised at that.
Yeah, it's a huge upset. But, I mean, I'm pretty confident in Christian Academy and their ability to win. Obviously, Joshua Renfro's one of the best guards in Southern Indiana and the best three-point shooter in Southern Indiana. I'm not really sure much about West Washington.
You hear that, Kasem Nash?
I have not seen them this year. I don't really know much to expect from them, but I'm assuming it's going to be a really good game. If the first game went into overtime, I can only assume that a sectional setting versus a team that they've been beat by is going to be pretty good.
I definitely like Christian Academy to come back here and even the score. It's kind of hard to go against Renfro and as well as David Cook. I got the chance to watch both of those kids a few games this season, and most of you already know what Renfro can do. But David Cook, he plays at an elite level as well. Like, he can really score the ball. He has length. He's about 6'4", 6'5", and he can shoot with the hand in his face. He's really hard to guard. I actually train Renfro too. I have him in the gym, so I'll say this first and foremost: he's definitely not just good for 1A, but 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, however how you want to go. His measurements, he's always one of the strongest kids in the room, quickest kids in the room. So I gotta ride with Christian Academy there. It's kind of hard to fade them.
Well, listen, he's a legit junior all-star candidate, and he's got a couple offers. So to say that he's the best player in this sectional isn't a stretch. But you got kids like Cole Thomas, you got Kasem Nash, you got Nord, you got some other kids that are really itching to knock these guys off. Kyle, what do you think about this sectional?
No, I totally agree. Josh was a great player all around. I mean, to have him and Cook on the same team, it's two players that are hard to stop, especially twice. It's just a hard combo guard. To go into a game like that knowing you got to guard both or lock down Josh, not letting him have his 30 points a game, and also not letting Cook have 20. You can't really guard both unless one person's off.
Listen, I think the winner of this draw here is Borden. I mean, they avoided Christian Academy on one side, and they've got the bye. Mm-hmm. So they'll have to get by a Lanesville or South Central, but they avoid the big boy up there in CAI.
Yeah, that game will be pretty intense. I'll take South Central over Lanesville. I know what South Central is capable of. They're a pretty good team, and I have not seen Lanesville this year. I know they've just been struggling pretty recently, but that'd be a pretty good game to see South Central versus Borden. I'm assuming that's going to be a pretty intense game, especially 100%. At Borden.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. What is Lanesville's record? What are they, or who have they lost to?
They've lost a few games, but Cole Thomas is capable of getting hot during this sectional and doing some real damage. So don't sleep on him.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, if I'm just picking here, I'm taking South Central against Borden on Friday night, and Christian Academy against Rock Creek. And I'm taking a classic Christian Academy at Borden on Saturday night. I personally take Christian Academy, but would it surprise me either way? No, not really.
Yeah, that'd be my pick as well. I wouldn't sleep on Borden, though. I mean, it's really hard to count out Doc Nash at his own place
Doc
in
Nash at
sectional.
home on sectional Saturday night, if that happens.
No, 100%. I watched
It's gonna
that.
be a crazy game.
Yeah, I watched that game a couple weeks ago. Doc Nash, he's a great coach. I think he plays his players really well, especially for what he has. Case from Nash, if he gets hot, he's hot. He's a hard player to stop. He's going to hit tough shots. So to really lock him down will, I think, really define who's going to win that game.
It's one of those situations of who's hot and who's not. And at the end of the day, we have to remember that these are high school athletes. And it's big games, nerves set in. So it's not always who wins on paper, but who's going to show up and play on game time. And I'll ride with Christian Academy and my boys there. But like I said, it's a lot more than just basketball and X's and O's. It's about nerves and who's going to show up in the crunch time and make big plays when they're in the big spotlight. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see it.
Absolutely.
If it comes down to it, Kaysen's going to go out shooting.
100%. 100%.
On his home floor with his dad.
And if he's hot, hey, who knows?
Yeah,
Also,
right.
they got Messi. He can knock down some shots too. He's he's a solid guard that they have.
100%.
I agree. I
He's
think
got
really,
some size too.
yeah. I think all of Borden might show out. I mean, it's at home, especially for the seniors. I mean, it's their last go around. They're going to do what they can and play as hard as they can at home and go for the fans.
And they play for their coach too. I mean, they're all together. I mean, I watched them play 3 or 4 times, maybe 3 times, and they play for Nash. They play for Doc Nash, and that's what makes them lethal. I feel like it's just they want to win for him.
Yeah.
They want to win for their coach. I mean, he's a historic coach, and it's going to be a good game.
I will say this. Kids that were on that team 2 years ago, like Joshua Renfro and David Cook, they won't forget losing there a couple years ago on their home at Borden on their home floor. So if that happens on Saturday night, they'll have that in their mind as well.
100%.
Yeah, that's a good call.
That's definitely been the number one thing I've thought is I just know Christian Academy is the hungriest team in this. I know that they want it more than anyone else just because of what happened last year and the year before. I mean, I just know they want to be in that championship real bad.
And if we're looking ahead, Christian Academy could seriously make a nice run in 1A. They drew a tough regional with like Bar Reeve, with Orleans, Lagodi, Springs Valley that winter. But, I mean, we've seen they can play with the best, and that's Evansville Christian, who's #1 team in the state. And they had them on the ropes. So they shouldn't be afraid of anybody. It's not a we have to go through these guys. It's a we get to, and we're going to. Team to beat Brownstown. I'm going with an all-guard lineup, and we're going to shoot and hope and pray. We've got Terrence Nord from Rock Creek. We've got Cole Thomas at South Central, David Cook at Christian Academy, Kasem Nash at Borden, and Joshua Renfro at Christian Academy. And hopefully we can stay within 50.
Stay within 50. Wow, that's a big take.
Hey, thanks for checking out the podcast. We are so grateful that you guys support Era Sports. We just wanted to give out a shout out to Hunter Station Pizza, who sponsored all the podcasts 4 through 1A, as well as all the media you'll see in the next week from first, second, third rounds of sectionals. Again, shout out Hunter Station Pizza. Thank you so much for supporting Era and all the local high school athletes who will be competing this week. Again, Hunter Station Pizza, great food, great environment. They got trivia, concerts, they got beer and drinks. It's a good place to go hang and watch a game. So if you're hungry before or after the sectional game, go get you a pizza from Hunter Station Pizza.